This is Reynolds Podcast, The Creative Mindset.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to The Creative Mindset, a podcast about what the future holds at the intersection of creativity and technology. I'm Rei Namoto, the founding partner of IANCO, a global innovation firm based in New York, Tokyo, and Singapore. On this podcast, we explore the mindset of the world's top creative practitioners from various industries and discover ways to stay relevant in the 21st century. So, let's get started.
Lightning questions.
In addition to the in-depth conversation with each guest on the show, we have a segment called Lightning Questions, where we ask them to react intuitively to a handful of simple questions on the spot. It often reveals unexpected truth about them as real human beings just like us. You'll really enjoy this segment. Question number one. If you weren't doing the work that you do, what else could you see yourself doing?
I used to always want to be an architect when I was younger. And I love the idea of creating spaces which make people feel a certain way, and I still do. I'm very lucky that I get to do that in physical and digital ways, and a lot of the work that we do across retail and experiential and digital experiences. But I loved the brand of the architect profession and everything about it. And when I was young, I really want to drive an Audi and really want to look like the guy in that Audi ad driving that car. And anyhow, that was I think as I got older, it became a little bit less glamorous. But I love the star architects and what they do and how they. And then I think the power that you look at architecture across the ages and across history and heritage. You walk into a cathedral, you walk into a theater, you walk into any incredible aspect of sort of public institutions, and you feel something. And I love the idea. One of my goals would be to be successful enough financially to be able to be additive to the world in that regard in some capacity.
That resonates quite deeply with me because I would have gone into architecture had my twin brother not going into architecture. So I have a twin brother who works at Bjarke Ingels Group.
Oh yeah. Okay. You didn't want to show him up, so you decided to.
Exactly. So I can. That answer resonates with me quite deeply. So okay, question number two, slightly different beat. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you want to live?
I'm very fortunate to say I probably have the ability to live anywhere in the world. And I have lived across London and in Vancouver and now in Los Angeles. And I couldn't think of actually a better place right now than living where we live. I think that nowhere is perfect. And I think there's pros and cons of living in every city, in every country. For life right now and the balance of raising a family and having the commercial interests and the cultural interests that we have combined with the quality of life that LA gives you, this ability to have space, have weather, have a swimming pool, have good schools, have good culture, all within whilst living in an urban center. But there's no one really like that really comes close. Now, it doesn't have the intensity of New York or London or Paris, which I love. And so you need to go to those cities in order to get that. It certainly doesn't have everything. But I think it's a fantastic base from the base for now.
Yeah, and especially where you are in your life as well.
Correct.
Slightly different question, related but different question. Where's the next place you like to travel to?
So next spring break, we're going on safari with the family. The kids are now old enough in order to do that. And so I'm very excited by that. I've been to Cape Town and South Africa previously, and we have friends there. And so we'll swing by there along the way. But we have a list of places that we want. If you'd asked me this 6 months ago, I would have said Japan and Tokyo, and we took the kids to
Yeah, I remember that.
Japan for weekends, and now all they want to do is go back to Japan, which is and they don't, even though we travel a lot in general and a lot in Europe, they now only want to go back to Japan because they love it.
Yeah, you and I have to coordinate our trips together sometime.
We definitely
do. Next question: what's your favorite time of your day?
Oh, that's a good question. Favorite time of day, I would say it's probably breakfast time because we every morning we have breakfast as a family before the race of the day starts, and it's a great moment just to get set and to calibrate and to have a bit of family connection before the craziness of the day takes over.
Are you a morning person or a night person?
By nature, I'm a night person.
Oh, you are?
By nature, I'm a night person. But over however many years, the last 20, 30 years, I've sort of forced myself to be a morning person. So I'll get up and I'll work out at 6 a.m. But it's not natural. I wake up to an alarm every day, unlike my wife wakes up naturally at 5 a.m. every day. So I wish I was a morning person. I wish I woke up naturally, and I just don't. But I'm by default a night person. If I need to get something done at my computer, I will stay up till whenever at night, and no problem. That's my default.
Same here. Yeah, I'm a by nature night person, and having kids kind of forces you to be a morning person too. Right. You have to be up by 6 a.m. All right. What's your favorite song or type of music?
My team say I have sort of two modes. I have sort of hardcore EDM, and then I have sort of soulful, melodic. I mean, I like a lot of music, but those are sort of the two genres that I will do on it. And so it's either sort of unknown type of playlist that you might walk into a cocktail bar in New York or Tokyo and you know, what's this playing? And it's sort of there and it's present, but you notice it in and out and that sort of background. Or I'm listening to Fred again or John Summit or someone who I really want to give me energy in order to
And do you use them differently, like certain type of work or certain moments that you choose one or the other?
I work to EDM. So if I want to get,
you work to EDM.
I put on electronic music and that helps me focus. And I work to that. I run to that. If I want to, if I need to come up with an idea, I'll put on an incredible playlist, a DJ set of some kind, and I'll go for a run. And then I'll 9 times out of 10, I'll come back with a few good ideas.
Oh wow, cool. That's another one of your systems, I guess.
That is, exactly.
Yeah. Next one. What was the biggest turning point in your life?
I'd say getting married.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important decision that you make in life is who you marry. And I think it impacts every aspect of your life, personal, professional, sets you down a path of so many kinds, and so I'd say that's true in my case for sure.
Cool. How do you switch your mind when you're feeling down, when things are not going right mentally, emotionally? How do you snap out of it?
I tend to do some exercise, and exercise and music is really the two things. That's the main things. I'll sweat and depending upon if it's just I need to shift my energy or if it's I need to solve a problem. But those are the two tricks.
Got it. What is your superpower? Your professional superpower?
I think it's probably the ability to bring positive energy to solve challenges. I think all day, every day, there's challenges as part of life, and whether that be professional or personal. And I think that I bring the necessary energy to be able to help unlock those solutions.
I think I've seen that in action. Having worked with you. Yeah. What is creativity to you?
Okay. I think creativity is ultimately the belief in oneself in order to be able to unlock solutions. And I think creativity is just for creative labeled individuals. I think creativity is everywhere. And I think creativity gets labeled to more creative individuals like you and I because of the nature of what we do. But I think that their creativity is everywhere. And I think that you see it in so many ways. And I say this to all of my team, even those who are not creatives per se, they are creative individuals. We're building a creative business. That doesn't mean to say that it's all about image making or anything else. So that's really, I suppose, how I see it.
Cool. So the topic of relevance, especially nowadays because of AI and the technology advancing, there's a lot of question about, how am I as a professional stay relevant? And because having a job, having work is one major way of keeping your relevance in society, right? Yeah. How do you maintain your relevance?
Yeah, I think the best way to maintain relevance is to do great work. And I think that if you focus on delivering work that really drives impact, and impact can take all sorts of shapes and forms, then that's the best possible way in which you can increasingly become relevant. We are called invisible dynamics because we are the invisible force that partners with leaders of various kinds in order to help shape the consumer landscape. And so if people see the visual campaigns that we've done and talk about them, that's a small piece of what we do. So much of what we do is invisible, but the quality of which we do it and the quality of the partnerships of which we do it, I think gets the right people talking about us in the right ways. And then, of course, coming on great podcasts like this certainly helps as well. I'm excited to bolster our Japanese client portfolio as a result of...
Happy to help. Excellent. That was the lightning questions. Hope you enjoyed this segment as much as I did. If you're listening to this on Spotify, there's a Q&A field, so please do send us your questions and comments. And if you like our podcast, please leave us a 5-star rating. We'd be so grateful. I'm Ray Namoro, and this is The Creative Mindset. See you next time.